Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Jake from GD Honey Acres here. I'm sorry if I sound echoey. I am in my son's room that I've been working on the past few weeks up here upstairs. If you're wondering what beekeepers do on our off time, this is one of the things we do. We actually work on our houses for once because we can't get to them in the summertime. So I am at that step of mudding and drywalling where I need to sand all of this. There's a lot of weird angles, a lot of surface area in this room I gotta get to. So I'm gonna get it done, and what I got to help me is this Harbor Freight drywall sander. Now, I did pick it up used, saved about 30 bucks. Well, they said open box, but as soon as I opened it up, I could tell that it was used previously, and the hose was not in the box. There's supposed to be a hose that comes with this to help you attach to your vacuum, to your shop vac, whatever. My shop vac is huge and staying in the shop, so I picked up a little small Harbor Freight one, little Bauer 6-horse one. Ought to do just fine. A lot of my stuff now that I do working around the house is all Bauer equipment anyway. It's cheaper. I'm a homeowner. I'm not doing this for a living, so I'm not going to go buy all the Milwaukee DeWalt high-end stuff. Bauer's work just fine for me. I do have the two different grits that Harbor Freight offers, and it is a, let me see here, we got a 120 and a 220 grit. So I'm going to start off, of course, with a 120. We'll see how this goes, and it's going to get loud, so I will be putting music over it as I run. Now this will be my son's room. Reason being is we just had another child, little baby girl, 8 pounds 5 ounces. So to get him his own space away from the crying and screaming of a newborn baby, he's getting his own room upstairs. So this room, believe it or not, was down to the studs. There was no insulation in here at all. This exterior wall here is now spray foamed. Used foam green for that. Worked awesomely. The stuff is like fire retardant, microbe retardant, fungus retardant. It's all that good stuff. We're resistant. So here's the sander. Because it didn't have a little hose for the vacuum, I just connected my shop vac hose to the back here. There was an attachment that kind of went into the shop vac and just has some 4-inch duct tape here that I connected to the back. As a beekeeper and a veteran, there's one thing we know how to do, and that is adapt and overcome. So it's got your standard hook loop fastener there like you'd have with an orbital sander. Let me get this connected here. Real nice. It's got brushes on there, so it'll help keep your drywall dust inside here as long as you keep this against the wall. There is a light. Let me plug it in so I can show you. Got a super nice long cord here. So as long as you're in a room like this size, you should be able to move from outlet to outlet to outlet just fine. Let's see, a halo light. So you're working in the dark here and you have this against the wall, you'll be able to see where you need to sand a little more. Hopefully this really increases or decreases my time and increases my productivity in this room. Well, let's see how it works. I'm going to kick on the shop vac. Also, there's a little strap here, so you don't have to hold it with your arms the whole time. You can help hold your weight by your shoulder. I don't really know what I want to do yet. It's my first time actually using this. It does have a nice metal clasp right here. So you just fold it up, hook, clamp it down. It's really easy to put together. I was pretty excited about that. All right, let's kick on this vacuum here, see what it does. Oh, one other thing, there is a variable speed adjustment wheel right here, all the way back as slow as it'll rotate. All the way forward is as fast as it goes, and it does increase in volume with that, and then your on-off switch is right here. Let's see what this does. and smooths it up. Looks like my redneck situation here is working all right with the duct tape. Kind of makes me wonder on large wood projects, but this would be awesome too. Like say, I bet you could sand a floor with this, which, you know what, I might do that in here. Just got a wood floor here. I feel like that didn't really take long at all. I got like all the big chunks knocked down. Granted, I'm going to work on this a little bit more, and that'll be my second coat, but so far I'm kind of impressed. I do like the fact that I have a shop vac hooked up to this. And it's just a little Bauer shop vac. But I'm really impressed at how well this is working so far. I'm going to keep doing this whole room and give you my opinion afterwards. Well, let's get back at it. Alright guys, so I guess my review of this product, the drywall sander. First tip, make sure your guard vacuum is on before you start sanding. If it's not, dust goes everywhere. So is it worth it to get a vacuum for this unit? You darn skippy it is. This cut my sanding time. And I've probably been up here sanding for a solid 40 minutes or so, just doing this entire room. And it probably would have taken me 3.5 hours to do my hand, just a little hand sander back and forth. So, do I think this piece of equipment is worth it? Yes, I do think it is worth it. I think it's worth its weight in gold for a person, especially like me right now, where I got a newborn. I gotta go get my son soon. I got bee stuff going on. I got other podcasting stuff I'm trying to get done. There's a lot going on in my life. So this is definitely worth it. I would recommend it to anybody. There's only one thing I definitely do not like, and that is the variable speed function right here. And here's the reason. The way I hold it, I've had to adjust my grip a few times, is I kept running it across like my chest or my belly or whatnot, and it'd roll that wheel, so it'd slow it down. My biggest recommendation on a lot of this is run it at your fastest speed you can. It works a heck of a lot faster. If you need to run it slow, but I found that running it at the fastest I could worked the best. So yeah, give it a shot. I'd recommend it. It's something that'll stay in my tool arsenal for a long time, or probably get used in many other projects later on. Of course, in the corners, like the very top corner right there and such, and other corner areas, I'm still gonna have to hand sand, but whatever. This saved me so much time. Hand sanding those few spots, nothing. The head, I think an 8-inch head would have been better than a 9-inch head, but it is what it is. So yeah, do I like it? Do I think I made a good purchase? I certainly do. And if you guys try it out and buy it, hopefully you do too. It's the Bauer Drywall Sander. I tried sanding on the ceiling. If you got strong shoulders, it'll work well for you. Otherwise, you're still gonna need a step ladder to do your ceiling. I ended up just walking around doing most of it I could. You gotta keep it almost, not a 45, but maybe like a 55, 60 degree angle when you're going on the ceiling there. Otherwise, it tends to catch just part of the pad and you'll start gouging your drywall. That's like, see that brown spot up there? That's where I didn't have it at the right angle. And it kind of started sanding on the drywall paper. Oh well, I didn't burn through it. Does a great job. Have your shop vac hooked up. One pad did this whole room on this first initial sand. So now I got to mud again, sand it again, mud one more time, and then the last sanding. Hopefully I get it done quick. It'd be nice to get it done this week. That way I can paint soon and then do the floor. All right, guys. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully this helps you out. Pray for your family, pray for mine. Love you guys. See y'all later. Bye.